up? It is another episode of Dynasty Pylon. It is the lunch hour coming at you in your lunch hour, at your lunch hour. If you're at work, you're watching us, you should be working. If not, I'm cool with that too. All good. And if you're on the East Coast, we are in your senior lunch hour. Great Tank would say that. So, today we're just running down.
Oh, look. First comment.
Oh. What was that?
Winner of the jersey.
Yes. Robert did win today. Congrats to him. And we'll be talking shortly about size and all that. So, congrats, dude. It'll look nice in a nice purple, white. We're gonna do the home jersey. I figured you would want a home jersey, unless you want the away jersey. But that'd be less color. So I figured home would be a more appropriate. And also joining us here today is also Bot. Oh, you got it. What's up, man? Glad you can always make it. But today, we're gonna probably keep it short. I'm not too sure. Well, we say it's gonna go short, and then it ends up going to
hour and a half.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. But today we have Patriots going to the Falcons Stadium at Mercedes-Benz Stadium today. I don't know. I can't say anymore after the last couple of weeks. Primetime games have been really crazy. Last couple of weeks, Thursdays and Mondays, you think the teams that are going to be overly predicted to win just don't. They just come back. So, yeah, it's just crazy. And yeah, the home one, yeah, okay, yeah, I figured it should look nice in the purple with the white lettering. With the number 1. Is there anybody with the number 1 on the Ravens currently?
That's a good question.
I feel like there's a receiver that has it, or maybe a DB.
I feel like I want to say that too.
Yeah, I don't think so. What's Rashad Bateman's number right now? I'm not even sure about that. But as we look into that,
Bot says Pats by 17.
Hey, I can definitely see that for sure.
I can see that.
It's very, very likely. But then again, I can't say who's gonna win anymore. I really can't. Like I said,
hard.
It's football. These guys, they come in ever since the Jags beat the Bills, and then the Tennessee Titans decide to show up out of nowhere in recent games, and then Lions almost beating the Steelers. It's been a crazy week, another crazy week. God, I really hope that this is going to be one of those easy wins. And I'm predicting Patriots over the Falcons. But yeah, again, congrats to Robert. So I could finally unhook that jersey from my background. But it was just constantly hitting me sometimes. So, all right. So what do we got? Jay Too Nice. All right, so go ahead, Mark. Read this.
Would you guys trade Kelsey for Pitts, Devontae Smith, and T. Higgins? It says receivers are hurting because he got Judy, Brown, Jones, Sutton, and Jones, all on IR.
Of course, Braden. Of course. Thank you, man.
There he is.
Well, there you go. So would I trade Kelsey for Pitts? Or so I'm assuming Kelsey alone for Pitts, Devontae Smith, and T. Higgins.
Very interesting.
Yes. Why not? I mean, you're getting a replacement tight end for what assumably to be a good tight end. Now, if this is Dynasty, that's a hard yes, 100%. Now, I'm assuming this is probably redraft, but even then, I'd still think that I would still do it, especially if your receivers are hurting. But Jerry Jeudy has been doing decent, right? I mean, if it's PPR, he seems to be the only target. Courtland Sutton has been getting like 3 to 4 targets lately, and Julio Jones, look, he's a nobody anymore. He's not doing anything. I'm sorry, he's just not.
Yeah.
And we've said this before. After the age of 28, or at least I've said this before, after the age of 28, typically these receivers have a regression. look at Allen Robinson. So, super downfall, dude. You need to get a raise in you right now.
I think part of Allen Robinson's problem though is like the scheme and the talent that he has around him on offense.
I think so, but I think they're finally clicking, ish. It's not a great production. Yeah. It's a very slow upscale production for the Bears, but it's still not that great. But I mean, look, a lot of these receivers are typically the older they get, the slower they are, and it just happens.
It happens. Father time catches up with everybody.
Yeah, and Julio Jones, he's way past that prime. I think he's like 32 now, so he's a grandfather. He's old as hell. It's a young man's game. At a certain point, unless you play defense, I mean, defensive players last a little bit longer, but Julio Jones, I think you're done with. And he's on IR. I mean, when is he not injured? Cortland Sutton's not getting in. Marvin Jones, he's been kind of a ghost lately. And Marquise Brown, I think, is probably going to be a smash play this week. Who's he got this week? Let me pull up the schedule real quick. I have it somewhere here. All right, so Ravens are playing freaking
Bears.
Oh, awesome. So there it is. Yeah. Crap, I keep getting to my cord. I would do it. Yeah, easy.
I would do it too. I think the upside for Devontae Smith plus T. Higgins.
I don't know if you're going to get anything out of Devontae Smith.
Well, he just had like almost 30 points the other day.
I think it's going to slow down.
But you got T. Higgins. I like T. Higgins a lot.
Yeah. But I mean, Kelsey for Pitts on a dynasty league, yes. Redraft, I mean, I'd still kind of do it either way. Even you could probably circle around and maybe trade Marquise Brown for someone or two. I don't know, but I think Marquise Brown's going to do fine this week. And then also he says, or I just got another offer right now, and I'll be getting tight end Knox out of Buffalo Bills, Hunter Renfrow, and Godwin for Kelsey, Elijah Mitchell, and Sutton. So it's between the two. I like Knox right now. I think Knox is going to be the next big thing.
I agree. He had a rough day this past week, but I think that's just because he was rusty coming off injury.
I do like the receivers on the first trade, though. Right now, Renfrow. I don't know. Go ahead.
Oh, I like the first trade because you're only giving up Kelsey, and you're getting 3 pieces in return. Whereas this one, you have to give up. I mean, obviously, Sutton's probably going to get cut anyway because you have to make room.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I necessarily like giving up a running back
right now.
I guess it depends on what other running backs he has too. But
I'm assuming if he's okay with getting rid of Elijah Mitchell, it'd be fine. I like this one right here. Hunter Renfrow. I think the Raiders are going to do a lot bigger things coming.
Yeah, and I like Godwin a lot.
Yeah, Godwin right now. I don't know. So you're going to take the first one, right? The only pivot that I'll have here is if it's a dynasty league, I'll take that first trade.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's redraft, I'll take this second one. So, but then that running back issue is going to be. I'm assuming you have way better running backs than Elijah Mitchell. So, but yeah,
Robert.
Yeah. Knox has been doing. Yeah, he's been doing well for a lot of people actually.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, what's up, Tank? So, sorry, man. And then
it's all good.
So, I'm just gonna leave my mouse here. I'm just gonna let you do it.
You're fine. Tank, you said what's up?
Yeah.
And then we had Manir. I got offered Stevenson for Darrell Williams. I have Damian Harris, and he has Clyde. Doubling up running backs, apparently.
Well, I mean, I don't know about Stevenson yet. I think Harris is playing. That's he's gonna have to play. He's
Yeah.
playing. I think that's still his backfield, and he has Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Well, I mean, what do you think on this one?
So he's trying to get both the Patriots running backs. I mean, that's not a half bad thing because, like, when Harris doesn't seem to play, they put Stevenson in. So
Essentially, they're helping each other out by giving each
exactly.
other's handcuffs.
Yep.
If they're in agreement to give each other's handcuffs, yeah, why not?
That's what I'm saying.
Um,
I agree.
so the only issue there is once Clyde is healthy, I think he's going to be the number one back, and Darrell Williams will just fade. So if you want to go ahead and ship off Darrell Williams right now when CEH gets back, I don't think. But as of now, he's starting.
Yeah. See. Yeah. He said the same thing I just did. Says Darrell
Yeah,
Williams can still be starting, but I need
yeah,
Stevenson when Harris
I
gets injured.
yeah. It's not a bad trade. I would do it just because it's the handcuff, but why not? So, all right. So, moving forward, we have J2 Nice, and he
Oh.
says that his running backs are Zeke,
Yeah.
Jacobs, and Gibson.
All right. Get rid of Mitchell.
Zeke seems to be playing. Look, the Cowboys. The Cowboys are going to have a very nice schedule, moving forward. I know they got a good matchup this week too. I
Against
forgot who
Kansas City.
Yeah, so Kansas City can't do anything right now defensively at all. So yeah, why not? And then if something happens, you can probably. I'm pretty sure one of the Eagles running backs is there. I mean, you're probably not going to play him, but we'll see. But since you have Gibson, see if McKissick is there. Check for McKissick. I'm a little scared that Gibson. Okay, yes, he had that fantastic game this week. I'm still scared of that fracture, man. I'm still scared of that fracture. Am I playing Gibson? Yes. Why not? Until like he's officially okay. Now his production's getting low. Why not? But as of now, I think that you're good with trading off that second one with Renfro and Godwin, because then you're back to elite receivers again, and especially with Tom Brady going with Godwin a lot. So, and then is CEH coming back week 11?
It's a good question.
So I think so. They were saying that he was probably coming back last week, but they were optimistic about this week, right? Let's look into that. So let's look into that. What Cowboys versus the Kansas City Chiefs? It
It
is
looks like Andy Reid said that it looks probable that they're going to give him an extra week to recover.
Okay. Look, I think Tank is a little worried.
I think so.
I traded him, Josh.
I know.
I traded him Khalil Herbert and CEH at the time 2-3 weeks ago for Josh Jacobs, and boy, was that a lopsided trade. Now,
A little bit.
well, seeing at the time they were both.
If it was like 7 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks ago, it would have been a great trade for him.
Oh yeah, now
But now,
nobody. This is fantasy football. It happens, man. You never know what's going to happen early in the season compared to the end of the season. I mean, people lost Derrick Henry, so nobody really thought of that. So
yeah,
this is why I like having at least 4 running backs at minimum. That way you can rotate through. Sometimes you're in situations where 3 of the 4 go out, and then you find yourself screwed out of running back. So, but yeah, is he coming back in playoffs? Yeah. They'll have to use him. They'll have to. I mean, everything that they've been doing, they've been struggling, and I think they're going to use CEH. Right now, the running game hasn't really been doing anything much. I mean, Darrell Williams is doing production, but they haven't been fantastic. So, which means to me, CEH is obviously a valuable asset. Either he's a better blocker than Williams or something, but obviously there's a difference since CEH has been gone. So, I think he's going to do something when he gets back. So
not just a difference, but like a very noticeable difference.
oh yeah, and it's crazy is that how much a blocking running back or a dump off pass running back screenplays or something can change the whole outlook of a game single handedly. So Williams is I mean he's a bit older, so he's probably not as quick as CH and probably not as elusive, but hey, uh, prayers to the CEH owners.
Yeah.
You'll get them back. Just sucks. All right. So today's game, what do you predict besides? I mean, are we both going Patriots here? Falcons at 4-5.
Yeah.
And the Patriots at 6-4.
I'm sticking to my guns from the Panda and Grizzly show, though. I'm just saying, I think this is the game that Mac Jones goes off.
I feel like he went off last week. You do not? Like you're talking like immaculate?
I'm talking like fantasy point wise, though.
Oh, yeah, probably.
He'll finally eclipse 20 points.
I feel like anybody against the Falcons have been doing great. It started with back when Tua and then was did great, and then Sam Darnold did great, and then he went back down. We saw what Dak did. Look, if you have anybody against the Atlanta Falcons, you just start them. The only thing Atlanta has IDP wise is Deion Jones and Fuase Luakan. That's it. That line is I wouldn't say atrocious, but just not getting it done. So sucks. All right, so need to start one. Flex, Landry, Gallup, James Robinson, or Ingram. James Robinson was at practice today, so that's good.
He did really good against the Colts.
I think, yeah.
When he came off with no practice, too. I think he had almost 15 points in our league.
Yeah, I think James Robinson, if he logged in a practice today, so that's also what you want. So that's good. Ingram, you could probably fade eventually here soon, or keep him as backup. He's not a bad RB2. The Saints were utilize him way before the Kamara injury. Yeah. So he was still I think the week before Kamara got hurt, he had 14 carries. I think he just got stopped in those carries. But 14 is still a lot for a backup running back. So they're utilizing both 50-50. So I'm gonna still play James Robinson over these guys. Michael Gallup could potentially be. All right,
against that 49ers defense.
What's up?
Against that 49ers defense?
Do you mean KC? Gallup?
No, I was talking about Robinson.
James Robinson? Yeah, I mean, he did good against the Colts. And Colts, I would say, are much more better defense than the Niners. I mean, people may argue that, but I think that the Colts are better. Here's how I would see this. James Robinson, Gallup, Ingram, and then maybe Landry at last. No? Yes. What would you say in those rankings?
I like Robinson, Ingram, Gallup.
Oh, wait, never mind. He's playing Detroit. Never mind. Let me go back to that comment. So,
who's playing Detroit? Oh, Landry.
I'm gonna actually.
Yeah, but Baker is Baker gonna play?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
He's hurt.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I have Landry last.
So I think, yeah. So Robinson, Gallup, Ingram, then Landry is how I would rank that.
Yeah, that's how I rank them too.
So, but anyways, regardless of the fact that the Cleveland Browns should still have somewhat of a productive game. I mean, I'm excited. I hope Goff doesn't play. I really hope he doesn't. Because if he doesn't, Myles Garrett is going to give me another double-digit week. I love Myles Garrett. I'll never trade him away. He's my favorite IDP D lineman ever. So reach when I drafted him, I think not. So we have Bengals and Las Vegas. I wanted to talk about that real quick, only because for here on out, I think I want to start a new segment. And I'm going to name it. Is it Max Crosby or Minimum Crosby? Okay. We don't know what we're gonna get. So lately, Max Crosby, if you don't know who he is, he's a defensive end for the Raiders. He's been doing okay at the beginning of the season, but lately he's been doing kind of on the lower side. I think he's only averaging about 3 tackles, 2 assists, and a solo or something like that. Hasn't been doing that great. But against the Bengals, I think maybe he bounces back. I don't have him, but he is definitely someone to look at. I think in our league, he's doing 4.5, then the bye, and then he had a really crap game against the Eagles. But the game before that, he had 15.1 points against the Browns, the Broncos.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, and then the beginning of the it was 14 points. He's been averaging at 4.5. So again, what are we gonna get?
That's definitely a lot lower than what you're looking for average.
Oh yeah, and especially at his high caliber play.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been a month for him that he's got like 3 sacks. I'm gonna say that he gets something done this week. So
Bengals, I could see it.
Yes, I really hope so. They like to throw a lot, so that means he's going to be in the pocket. So I think that Max Crosby gets one done today this weekend. So that's going to be our key guy that we're going to be having fun with for the rest of season. Again, it's going to be Max Crosby or Minimum Crosby. So far, he's been a Minimum Crosby, but we'll try and get a Max. So, anyways. But I think with Bengals playing, you got Higgins, you got Joe Burrow. Basically you're playing everyone in this game, are you not?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't. Offensively, Jamar Chase, he's been doing on fire. He did not score a touchdown in recent games, so that streak kind of ended as well. So, and there it is.
Tim Boyle.
Tim Boyle would start for Detroit if God's out. Yes.
No idea who that is.
You don't know Tim Boyle? I think he played last year.
Did he?
Last year it was that's gonna bug me. I don't know. Braden, figure that out. But
Tank with all the roster moves.
Yeah, I know. I see that. I just keep getting notifications. I don't know what he's doing. I'll figure it out. But Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase, you're starting them. I don't see.
He's in Green Bay.
What's up?
According to Braden, he was in Green Bay.
He was the backup in Green Bay a few years ago. Yeah. Okay. I've heard the name, so I know who he is. I've seen him play before. At some point. And should I keep Knox in for this week? I think so. Yes. That's very easy. They have an easy matchup.
What's called easy?
Well, I mean, I don't know. For some reason, they can't, like receiver-wise, for some reason, there's always holes. I should probably, gaps somewhere in that defense, and I think it's better for the tight ends. I would not bench him. I mean, especially as good as Knox and the way he is, even Tanks as Knox for sure start. I think so. It against the Colts. I understand that. But I think the Colts funnel in on more of the run game. You're not going to start freaking, help me out here, running backs, freaking Buffalo.
Moss,
Singletary. Thank you. Yes, you're not going to start those guys. You're not. Especially with the three-headed monster, apparently, that they might be rolling out here pretty soon with those backs.
Yeah.
And also, they switched up the line. The Buffalo Bills had an injury, and I can't remember who it was. The entire line got switched up. They have a guard playing tackle on her tight. They switched it up, so it's no longer the same where they played originally. So it's going to be a tough game. Still new fantasy football. Hey, you're good. That's fine. Come here, we'll help you out. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I think you play. I think you play Knox.
Oh, and then Tank said, "Congrats, Robert, for winning the contest."
Yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, Ravens fan over there. So we will see how that goes. It's gonna be tough. I don't think as everyone's gonna think that Josh Allen might have a good game. I think he might be blown out of the pocket a little bit, and he might have to do some run on the throw. But that's what he does, though. Is he gonna have a good game? Yeah, I think so. But they're gonna rely on Josh a lot this game. So
do you think this will be a close game, or do you think Wentz does Wentz things?
Wentz does Wentz things often. I need to get that. I need to get that Job clip that I showed from YouTube a few weeks back. This is going to be a really good game. It's going to be a lot closer than what people are thinking. I actually all right. So in my dynasty league, I have both Dak and Josh. I'm actually benching Josh, and I'm putting Dak in.
Well, that makes sense.
So yeah. But anyways, so Lucius, good afternoon, guys. In a half-point PPR format.
Braden said real quick about Wentz. Wentz might be sleep deprived because I guess he just had a baby.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Right.
All right.
Anyway, good afternoon. 0.5 PPR format. Would you start Stevenson or Pollard, knowing that Harris has off concussion protocol?
These are both good, valuable starts. I like Harris here. Pollard isn't bad either, though.
No, not Harris.
Damian.
Harris isn't an option. He just said knowing Harris is off the concussion protocol.
Oh, I said. Oh, my bad.
So Stevenson or
Pollard?
Pollard?
Stevenson? No.
I would go Pollard.
I would go Pollard here. But then here's
passing down back.
We don't know what Belichick does, though.
I know, right?
That is the issue. I mean, is it nice to have both the starter and the handcuff? I would comfortably say that for the first time in many years that Belichick has been relying on Damian Harris. Since last season. He came in as a rookie, right? Or was he a sophomore then? Pretty sure he's a rookie. Came in and he likes Damian Harris. Stevenson's a bigger back. He's more of that bruiser. I think that he's going to lean on Damian Harris more than he is Stevenson, but I would put Pollard in. But Lucius, that's going to be. Don't be surprised if you get upset that Stevenson plays more. I just have a feeling that Belichick, he does weird things, man. I don't know who's worse this year. Kyle Shenanigans.
No, the Eagles.
Shanahan.
They're the worst.
Bill Belichick and his running backs, but that's been like for years. Matt Nagy and his entire offense. Or Nick Sirianni in his million running backs that he has.
I'm going to throw the Bills in there too, because no one knows which running back's ever going to take the reins on that one either.
Well, okay, we've kind of known that already, though. At the beginning, we're like, oh, okay, it looks like Zach Moss is going to be the guy. And then he got injured, and then Singletary started being the guy, and then they've used Singletary. Yeah, I guess I could kind of agree with you there, but I also stayed away from them as well.
And then Matt Breida comes out and has 2 touchdowns one day. I'm like, what is this?
Hey, look.
I don't even think Breida was still a thing.
But coaching-wise, though, I still think you can rely on what you know that the Bills are going to be a pass-happy team. Where these other teams are like, you don't know. Like, we brought up Kyle Shenanigans Shanahan. What is he like with Ayuk? Is he going to start doing what Ayuk did last season, or is he going to be like not utilized? I still think that Ayuk might break out again for the second half. Hopefully he does, because I know a lot of people are holding on to him. He's been doing good for the last couple of games, so hopefully that continues. So my phone is blowing up right now. I have it on silent, right?
Yeah, no, I'm not hearing anything. Yeah,
okay, good. So other than that, though, let's see. Cardinals, Seahawks. I also want to talk about that.
Should be an interesting game.
It will be an interesting game. If you have Russell Wilson playing, Uh, I really hope you have a good backup. I don't think he's ready.
I don't think he
And
is
I
either.
and I'm saying that with the most sincere voice. Like I don't know. Me being as what I look at him, he I've said this 2 weeks in a row now. Russell Wilson is a stubborn dude. He'll he wanted to go out there and play the day he got it hurt. So of course he said he was fine. Of course he's gonna be, oh yeah, I'm
Right.
good. And then you come out there and you give us that. No, you're not ready, guy. Go back,
It
wrap
would have
it
been
back
better
up.
off with Geno Smith out there.
Go hang out with your wife and just stop. Like just stop. Like you're not ready. Your finger's still banged up. You can't throw deep. DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett owners, I'm sorry. Unless you have Everett, and even then he's still not in part of the offensive scheme program. So I don't know. Overall though, I hope you have a good backup. Kyler Murray coming back this week. It looks
I
like
say
he
it looks like
might.
he's had 3 straight practices.
Yeah.
It
So
looks like he's on track to play. I was like,
did we see anything about
finally.
Hopkins?
That's actually who I was looking up right now.
All right, good. But as for now, that should be a very interesting game. If Murray is back, regardless of Hopkins being in or out.
Not looking good for Hop.
Okay.
He's missed practice yet again.
Okay. Well, he's also what 29, so
He's 28. Chill.
28, whatever.
Oh no,
Still
he's
got
29.
regression year.
He is 29.
Yeah, I remember. I went to his
hate
birthday
arguing with
earlier.
you.
Remember?
Yeah, I hate arguing with you. I was like, we had this exact same argument. I think.
Yeah. And I told you I went to his birthday party.
I was like, that's why I immediately was like, no, wait, you're right. I'm not arguing. I throw in the towel.
Look, maybe it was that regression year last year. 28 years old, kind of. I mean, it happens. We just talking about Allen Robinson. I don't know if this is his year. He's
Just throw him out there. He had a bum hamstring and he caught 2 balls for like 60 yards against the Packers.
I don't know. Look, I'm just saying that Hopkins could potentially be the next Julio Jones. Sure looks like it this season. But we'll see.
I think when healthy, he's still a top tier receiver.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, when healthy, I mean, a lot of these guys. I mean, when healthy, like, all right, let's take Derrick Henry next year.
First started hindering Julio?
What's up?
Like one of the first major injuries that Julio had with the Falcons. Wasn't it a hamstring?
Yes.
That's not a good sign. That's
what I'm saying.
Sign.
He might be like the next Julio. He's probably Julio 2.0. I mean, if you were smart, you would trade him away this offseason or this season. If you were smart. But you didn't listen to me on the Derrick Henry thing. So, are you going to feel bad when he does great for a whole season? Yeah, probably, but it's gonna whittle down. It really is. You might look. I'm just telling you. Next year when Henry gets back, is he gonna do good? Yes. Is he gonna be elite Henry? No. But he'll still be better than majority of the running backs in the league, which you're not gonna argue against. No. So, but you will notice the regression. It happens.
That's how good Henry is. He could be non-elite Henry, and he'll still be like 7, 8.
No, well,
that range of running back
because you got to go from
like 2,000 yards to like 1,600, 1,700 yards.
Yeah, but that's a lot of these players. You have to be ready to trade them at that peak moment. Sometimes, Dynasty is a very, very interesting fantasy football game. Redraft is just a joke when it comes to it. But you have to take these things into account. I mean, if you were smart, Mark, you would get rid of Hopkins this offseason. But again, your love for him is just too high. Like you love Henry, but hey,
I don't have love for D-Hop. You're confusing my love of D-Hop with my love for CeeDee Lamb.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I asked you at the beginning of the season, who was your favorite non-Washington football player, and you said Derrick Henry.
Oh, you said Derrick Henry. I thought you were talking about D-Hop.
No, you said Derrick Henry. So I feel like D-Hop was. I feel like when you drafted D-Hop before you did CeeDee Lamb, did you not? Or was it CeeDee Lamb before? Do you remember?
That's CeeDee Lamb was a rookie when I got him.
But I mean, you still got him. But now, like
I got CeeDee late too.
Yeah, It happens. So with these incoming rookies, and it was
Yeah.
like a startup too. So typically,
Yeah,
some
it was.
people
That's
don't
all.
know. So
That's why I got him later.
yeah. So as for now, though, if any rookie receivers coming out, I think Rashad Bateman out of Baltimore Ravens is going to come out pretty soon. I think he's going to be the next thing. He might be the next JJ. Let's see. So I traded DJ Moore and McKissick
Ooh, Martin's not gonna like this one.
for Thielen and Damian Harris.
Those are his.
Grade the trade, and now I did Darrell Williams for Stevenson. Okay. So you
Now we
got your
have.
starter and your
Why is everyone going after the Patriots running backs?
this is the same guy. He's making moves right now.
Oh, it
All
is the
right.
same guy.
Yeah.
You're right.
So you got DJ Moore and McKissick. All right, so you gambled hard with this DJ Moore thing. Do I like DJ Moore? Hell yeah, I do. The problem is, do I trust Cam Newton?
Yeah.
I'm starting him up. I'm rolling the dice. I'm throwing it down the table and see what DJ Moore does with Cam this week. I hope he does great. If not, well then hey, I gambled.
If this is redraft, I actually like this trade.
But the
If
thing
it's
is, he
redraft.
traded away DJ Moore and McKissick though.
I know, but if it's redraft, for the going down for the rest of the season, I think I like the production of Thielen and Harris more than I like the production of DJ Moore and McKissick. Assuming Antonio Gibson stays healthy.
Yeah.
Well,
I would
healthy-ish.
assuming but that shin's gonna get him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But here's the thing: I think Damian Harris is fine. Out of these four players, I'm gonna put my feelings aside, and I'm gonna say he did good, right? Regardless of the fact, do I like DJ Moore McKissick? Yes, only because of the Gibson being banged up.
And I was asking about Wilson.
Where were you? Did you leave?
Yeah, it was like you just talked about it.
Look, I don't like Wilson right now. All right. I'm looking at that injury and his his middle phalange. All right, I'm using physical therapy terms. That pin got taken out he got taken out and he went back in. He gave no time to rest. It's probably still swollen. The thing about a QB, when they look, I'm gonna use this miniaturized football here, right? When they grip it, these two fingers right here, the rear ones, put a lot of pressure towards the rear of the ball to fling it. Okay. All right. And that's what they do. You eliminate this one or this one, there's not a lot of pressure behind that ball. So they're probably doing a little dump off pass.
His deep balls were just like, whoo.
I said
they were like airing out on him, man.
Those key fingers rely on the deep ball. He is not going to throw a deep ball very comfortably in a very long time until he rests. If he continues to play, he's going to be doing this all season because every single game he's probably going to get it re-injured or banged up again. Do I stream Wilson?
Yes.
You think so?
No. Do you get a stream QB? Yes.
Oh, do I get it? Yes, I would.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get Mac Jones if he's available. That's what I'm saying.
And then Bateman or Higgins at flex. I'd say Bateman. Just because Chicago sucks. Sorry, Tank. But
you don't think Brown's going to get the majority of the looks?
I think they're both going to do good. Hold on.
I think they're both going to do good too. That's
if they cover Brown, then that leaves Bateman open. If they cover Bateman, that leaves Brown. Like they can't cover them both. Then you have freaking Andrews going up the middle. They're going to have a rough time.
Yeah.
So they better hope Khalil Mack is back.
I don't think he's going to be, but
I don't think so either. But
so this guy had DJ Moore or had Thielen and traded him week 4 for DJ Moore, and then lost 3 games. He said he had Thielen. But he traded him for DJ Moore.
The week of the turnaround.
Yeah. And then he lost 3 games because of Moore, so he's like, I had to get rid of him. Sorry. So I got Thielen back.
But no, that's fine.
That's what I said. Dynasty. If it's dynasty trade, I'm a little more hesitant on that. Just thinking like future wise, I think DJ Moore is going to have way better going forward.
DJ Moore's only 24, so he has a
Yeah.
good minimum, at least 4
But
solid
redraft
years.
for the rest of this year, I think that was a good trade.
Yeah. My other QB
Mac Jones,
options are Mac
bam.
Jones and Cam Newton. Oh, dude.
Ooh,
Nice.
Mac Jones, baby.
You're going to love Mac Jones for here on out.
His schedule's going to be so caked.
Heck yeah.
Remainder of the year.
Heck
Mac
yeah.
Jones, dude.
I love Mac Jones right now and for the rest of the season. I think he has one hard game coming up, too. I can't even remember who it is. But if I'm going to have to look it up now. But I think on one of them, it's a difficult matchup, and that's week 13, maybe 14. But from here on out, I think Mac Jones is going to look real nice, especially today. All right, so don't start Wilson. Start Mac Jones. You don't need a streamer. Mac Jones is just fine today. Mooner. Also, since you're sticking around, also don't forget to come back Sunday. We'll be doing late minute. We'll be on in the morning.
It is week 13. He's playing the Bills.
Yeah, that's the one. That's probably the one I was damn.
Oh, and then he actually plays the Bills twice.
Damn, I was money on that one. 13, huh?
13 and then 15. So that could be championship where he's playing the Bills.
Yeah. So Mooner, come back on Sunday. We'll evaluate because we still need tomorrow's injury report. That comes out, the official one. Sometimes teams go out on Saturday, but I know a lot of things are changing here. Usually we say do this on Thursday, and then Friday it changes up due to the injury reports. So sometimes they don't even list all that. And then the next week he has So it'll change tomorrow. And then so let's go through Mac Jones. Mac Jones has Atlanta today. Should put up another 25 points or higher this week. I think then he gets Tennessee. He'll struggle against the Bills. So let's see. He has where's he going to focus on his team right now? So he has Cam Newton as his backup, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Wilson. I think Wilson might be good on week 13, depending on how well he's doing. Cam Newton's bye on 13. Wilson, I do not have anywhere. But Wilson, what does he look like on week 13? Who do you have? Let me pull him up. So Wilson on week 13 is lined up against San Francisco. Okay. So you're going to go Mac Jones, Wilson, and Mac Jones. And then maybe Wilson again. Week 16 against Chicago. And then Mac Jones. Oh, dude, Mooney, you're set for the freaking year. You're set for the year, my guy. Yeah, he really is.
Oh man, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, and this is the time, so the way we broke down your QBs, like for the rest of the season, check your receivers and your running backs. Look at their matchups coming up. This is now the time that you want to start looking into playoffs. Week, and I'm hoping your commissioner, or if not, you're the commissioner. I'm hoping you change your playoffs to week 15, 16, and 17. Please don't do the 14. That is so dumb. The week 14 bye is going to hurt a few people, and I would not be surprised if someone starts complaining about, oh, well, I didn't have Carson Wentz or Jonathan Taylor or Michael Pittman.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I lost. You're going to hear that. So who else is gone that week?
I think they said the Broncos.
All right, so you're going to lose Melvin Gordon's and your let's see, Melvin Gordon's and your Javonte Williams. Is it the Broncos?
Broncos. Sorry, Broncos are on bye this week. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, no. I'm looking at all right, Miami. Yeah, so Miami and the Colts. Is that it? Usually it's
Gaskins and
Philadelphia. And
to
yeah, so I don't know. It's still not late. Talk to your commission and tell them, look, hey, unless you're doing a weird,
the Patriots and Eagles.
yeah, unless you're doing like this weird 4 teams get a bye week and everyone's in it, and then look, I'm in a league. We're both in a league like this
Yeah.
where week 14, 4 teams go to the playoffs as a bye week that week, and the rest of the 8 play for a chance to get into the playoffs. And then the 4 teams that had the bye play those 4 that went up. So it's don't do that. Please don't. Or else everyone makes playoffs, and that's essentially all right. So sorry. So Russell, Mac
What's got
Jones,
Scary Terry? Nice.
Damian Harris, Terry Thielen, Fairmouth. There you go.
That's a nice pickup right there.
Yes, it is.
You got Javonte Williams, Stevenson, Bateman, Madison, and Ridley.
Oh my gosh.
Not bad.
You're
Not
set.
bad.
I think you have good. What's your record right now, dude? That's what I want to know. It should be good. Yeah, it looks like you've been making moves. Unless you're like me on my dynasty league, like you have good players that just haven't been showing up. I don't understand.
Yeah, that's been me.
Yeah. You have running back issues, so
Yeah.
but other than that though, I think this is going to be an interesting week. I cannot predict who's going to win anymore. 4-6, you're still there.
Yep.
If you win these next couple weeks, you could probably sneak in.
And then he lost 3 games, he said, because of the DJ Moore trade.
Say what?
Remember, he said he lost the 3 games because of DJ Moore trade.
Hey, look, I am a suffrage of the DJ Moore. I thought it was going to be phenomenal season. I'm like, damn, he is balling this season. Sam Darnold is balling this season, and it just, I have no idea what happened. But I am 4-6 in one of my leagues. Potentially because of the DJ Moore. I probably did start him more than likely. I'm pretty sure I did. I started him. Am I going to be an idiot and start him again? Probably. I'm gonna gamble. See how Cam does with DJ Moore again this week. Look, if DJ Moore doesn't do anything this week, I think I'm done. I think I'm just gonna have him on the bench for the rest of the season. I don't know. Because I don't think anybody is gonna want him. So yeah.
No, probably not. I mean, unless Deshaun Watson ends up there in the offseason.
Yeah, right. Yeah. On the dynasty wise, if Deshaun Watson ends up there, like I'm excited for that. I'm waiting for you. Look, you have been a champ, just waiting. But I understand because in one of my other leagues, that giant big one, the one that's like that IDP one that's like everyone's playing in it. I'm gonna pull it up. I think I should probably pull this one up and share this one. It is a crazy league that has IDP. Has IDP, offense, and let's see here, Dynasty IDP. All right, so I'm about to show you this crazy team here. So this team is so deep. It's a 14-man league, and it's so deep that this week I have to start Tyrod Taylor.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
I can only imagine having 4. I mean, I struggle on our 12th man.
No,
I can only imagine having 14.
This league, I hate the computer version of this. If you have Sleeper on the mobile, it's way better. So it's a 14-man league. Or is it 16? Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, 14. All right. So I've been doing pretty good. Unfortunately, due to the fact that I have Teddy Bridgewater and Matthew Stafford being on buys, I had to spend $88 of fab bid and get Tyrod Taylor. I outbidded someone, thank God. or else I'd have no QB this week. But then the super flex I had. Oh, I got to take that out. That's weird. Why is Deshaun Watson in my lineup?
Yeah, why is Deshaun Watson in your lineup?
I don't know how that happened, but it's okay. It's a good thing I saw it now. So let's see here. I think
You just like those Houston quarterbacks.
let's fix that. Let's put Deshaun Watson on the bench there, buddy. Yeah, you're not.
Is this
playing
the
for
one
us.
where you can play 2 quarterbacks?
Yeah, it was a super flex league. I'm not a big fan, but let's see. Let's put Jamal Agnew in today. Or maybe Robbie. No, I'm not gonna risk it. Let's put Jamal Agnew. So fix that. Anyways, yeah. So in this league, you have 3 defensive backs, 2 linebackers, 3 down linemen, 4 IDPs, which Bobby Alcareke, Willie Gay, Jalen Brown, and Jordan Brooks. My defense has been saving me, thank God. And then this is my 3 flex, my super flex right there with Jamal Agnew. Typically, I'm putting Teddy Bridgewater or Stafford in there, and Brandon Ayuk, Devontae Adams, AJ Dillon, the sauce. Thank God I have. Hey, look, gotta have the sauce. And then I had to pick up Tyrod Taylor. So it's a crazy league. But hey,
Look, you got Cook in there, even though you don't like him.
He was the only one available at the draft time. Like I had to. So, anyways,
messing with you.
Anything else? Talk about. Rodgers looks like he's playing. Other than that, I think that was the big news.
Was Rodgers not going to play?
Well, the whole COVID thing, he said most likely he's going to play. So,
well, he played last week, didn't he?
No, he had COVID. Didn't they put Rodgers? Am I a week ahead?
I'm pretty sure he played against the Seahawks.
I don't know. I'm lost. Who am I thinking of?
Chubb?
No, he did play Seahawks.
I know Chubb was out with COVID last week.
Who am I getting confused with right now? Ignore what I just said in the last minute. I don't know what I'm thinking. Look, it's gonna hit me after the show,
right? Just going in the comments after, like, it was this guy.
Yeah, it's fine. But anyways, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see if Max Crosby goes minimum Crosby this week.
You think he's Ben Roethlisberger?
Was it Big Ben?
Because he was out last week with COVID too.
I don't know. I can't think. I'm telling you, it's gonna hit me on our way out. Anyways, that's it for today. Right. I don't have anything else that we want to talk about. Do you have anything else that you want to talk about? But look, if you are watching local TV, look, NFL.tv, description down below. I have the prices up there for you. It's not just NFL. I know NBA season's kicking off. I'm not a fan of NBA. Sorry, I don't care. Give me all the hate. I just can't stand that sport anymore. I really can't. But look, there's more NFL networks in there. There's REDZONE 1, REDZONE 2. Just click on the link below. You don't even have to Google it or anything. Just scroll down the description. Click on it. It'll take you there to the page. It's $50 for, I think, the whole 8 months. So it goes in, it takes off with NFL Network, NHL Network, MLB Network, basketball. It's all of them. I think there's a golf channel on there, some swimming channels, tennis, if you're into that sort of thing.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's $50 for 8 months. So it's a lot better than getting REDZONE itself. But check it out. Description down below. Check it out. But other than that, I got nothing else. So good luck. And come back Sunday as we talk with the entire Nerd Huddle. We all get here together, 4 or 5.
But it'll probably just be us 3 again.
We've been busy, man. We've been busy. But besides that, Sunday we usually come in the morning spike. Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna get drunk that day.
Yeah, you have 3 shots.
I have 3 shots. I will be spiking my coffee that morning. But yeah, come back. I will have to spike my coffee that morning with some Kahlua, as I put 3 shots in there. It's probably not going to taste like coffee anymore at that point. So, but then we got Monday reviews, Nerd Huddle. That's different channel. That's still there in link description. And Bears Tuesday channel. See how we just complain about the Bears.
The Bears.
Yeah. Anyways, that's it. Say goodbye, Josh Allen. As we just close off. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever the hell you're at. This is the Dynasty Pylon Show, and my name is Martin. That is Mark, and I will see you then. Later.
Later.
Getting hype when I aim up, elevating that game up, stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave, eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me elevate.